We are so excited that you have joined us as we continue to share with you the I Am series. I'm William E. Flippin, the senior pastor of the Greater Piney Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia, where I have served this congregation for almost 30 years. Today we want you to look at John, the 8th chapter, verses 1 through 12, as we talk about I am the light of the world. You know, light brings a knowledge to our need. Verse 12 refers to the previous experience of this woman that was taken in adultery. All eyes were focused on this guilty woman. The Pharisees attempted to catch Jesus between the law and the grace. And he said he had come to fulfill the law, but he was also a friend of sinners, and he was criticized for that. And the law demanded death for an adulterer. What would Jesus do? Jesus stooped and wrote on the ground. The law had been written in a stone for Moses. Perhaps he wrote the commandments in the sand. We don't know what he wrote, but whatever he wrote, the law makes us free from our sins. The Pharisees now wear their sins. Jesus says, let him that is without sin cast the first stone. You know what he did? He exposed the light on them, and they departed. Well, light brings hope to the hopeless. If you look at verse number 10, the woman was guilty. It's obvious, without hope. Of course, people always talk about the fact that where was the man? The woman was drugged and accused. Well, here she stood, ashamed, hopeless, no one giving her forgiveness. And when the men left that accused her, Jesus said to her, where are your accusers? And she says, they are not here. He said, neither do I accuse you. And this is where he says, I am the light of the world. I'm the day spring. I am a light to the Gentiles. I'm a light for the life of men. In our churches, we sing the song, Jesus is the light of the world. And then just today, I heard a song on the radio, walk in the light, beautiful light. It's ironic that John did record these I Am series, because it was John in John, the 3rd chapter in the 16th verse, where he said, for God so loved the world. The word world appears 77 times in the Gospel of John, and it's captured that this gospel, this Christ, has come not only to set at liberty and to give light to those who are adulterous or those who have been caught in sin or caught in error, but his light comes to condemn the people that we might have that light. In a joking way, I grew up poor, and many of us had some neighbors that we called roaches. And when we would come into the room, or whatever room we were in, particularly generally the kitchen, and we'd flip on the light, we'd see those critters just scrambling everywhere. Well, whatever you're dealing with today, and whatever you may be confronting, I say to you, Jesus said, I am the light of the world. Walk in that light. Walk in the liberty that the Lord has given each of us as children of God. God bless you, and thank you for joining us.